and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Titans are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 60 box, go.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Done.
Mayfield now off the play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
180. What's up?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield will look to throw. Comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, Right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
70,
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Lightning 18.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Panthers 79 Broncos.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it.
Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, Ward going to the air. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He rolls to his right. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. 19 Tigers.
They give to Pollard from the gun. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go!
And bring the tight end left. To the air with Ward. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
Tight end going in motion here. On the draw, the gift to Pollard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
Now Ward. Short pass brought in. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he... covered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're good.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Ward setting the pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Bronco.
Pollard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Looking now from the gun. Flush out now to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Steelers have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Warren running between the tackles. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good. 180. What's what?
On second down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Good. What's that?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
180. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. It's picked up and off to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt.
Touchdown, Titans.
Bates now for the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
14. Steelers, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Baker now escapes the pocket. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41. After play fake, here's Mayfield. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Good. 180. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Throws caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Good. Regular. 20. Alert. What's up?
Play action. Here's Mayfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
79. 60 Bison.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Okay, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger. 60, 7 to 60.
Right back to Pollard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Let's go now. Cook Cowboy 80. Lions.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Cut out left. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Get that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Get it. Liking 18.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
On third and long, it's Ward. They're setting up the screen, it's Pollard. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on. That's 68, Cowboy 80. Go.
Fourth down, here's Ward. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Titans first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Start. 70.
Again, Ward going to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. 2. Cougar 19. Steady.
On the gun, it's Ward. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
More and more, we're seeing the data and the numbers tell us cross midfield and be aggressive. Go for it. Go for it in these fourth down situations. But I promise you, Kate, that sack right there puts a seed of doubt in the head coach's decision-making process.
Okay,
A
break.
little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
70, Timberwolf.
Tight end in motion left. On fourth down, Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, Cougar 19, Cowboy 80. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, ready.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Ward off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60
Motion a
Vikings.
receiver left.
Ready.
Second and 10 now. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180, regular. Done.
Baker now from the gun. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
180.
Baker throwing again. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a 1st down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
180.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Warren can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Real. Good.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Franco 80. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Okay,
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Pass to 60.
Zone read here. They give to Pollard. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two. Before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Pass to 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on. Set. Got the Lions. Ready.
Now Ward. Buying some time right. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air with Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Vikings.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. 3/4 in the books from this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 7-5. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Ward. Got some room to work. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Red. Cougar 19.
A run here. It's Spears. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go again with Warren. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Warren once more. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We'll pause here for a moment. Think it's for an injury. Yep, that is running back Jalen Warren, the athletic training staff's headed towards. We've set it downs from the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, Nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
He's got it near the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
What's up?
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2. Mayfield now, blitz coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Slave route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Ready?
On the give, this is Pollard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, a run with Pollard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 8 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lions! Let's go!
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Makes the tackle. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hey, check that. Down!
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Titans nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Roll! Come on. Hey!
Here's the give to Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Head in. Check. Panther. Panther 60.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go.
Sending a tight end in motion left.
70. Ready.
Here's Pollard. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go with a design keeper. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying to get it on the keeper. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in